Hello everyone and welcome back to my tutorial. Today we will create Dubai Future Museum. We not will use any external program, we will use only Revit, vanilla Revit, even we will not use Dynamo. So we will do it only in the meshing. And I will show you how you can create kind of shapes, maybe we will create exactly the shape in Revit without anything. So let's start. As you can see, here is my building, what we will create today. Let's don't spend our time, let's go to the new, let's go to the project. Now I will create the architecture one. You can use the meshing form if you want outside of your project, but I will create inside my project. Let's go to the meshing, show meshing, create the meshing, and let's call it building. Okay, now I will create the working plane. I will create the one working plane, second working plane, and the last working plane. Okay, 3 working planes. Now I will make the tiling of my views because I want to see what's going on the 3D and on my plane too. Let's go to the 3D and let's place it our 3D view here on this tab. Now you can see what's going on 3D. Okay, so what the next? Let's go to the create again, and now we will set our working plane. Let's pick the plane. Let's use the south view, for example. Let's go inside. Okay. And as you can see, our building have the form calling the ellipse, and we will do this ellipse too in Revit because we have this form in Revit. So let's do this form. Okay, we done. Here is our shape, as you can see, and here is our first profile. Let's create the second profile. This is pretty easy. Let's select the second working plane. Let's back to the south view, and let's pick the line. Pick the line. We get the south view, as you can see here. Okay, let's scale it down. I will select this this profile and I will scale it down. Don't do much, just do a bit like this. Let's go back to the level 0. Let's set our last working plane, and let's go now to the elevation south. Now I will use my pick the line. Let's pick the line. As you can see, we pick the lines. Let's select this profile and let's a bit scale it down. We're done. As you can see, we already create 3 profiles. The same thing we now should do with the other side. So I will create here. Oh, we can actually mirror it. Let's mirror it like this. So what we're gonna do next? Next we will do the same thing. Just set your working plane. This one. Go to the south view. Okay, and now pick the line. And as you can see, now we have on the other line same profile like on the other side. The same thing with the last one. Set working plane. Go to the south view and use pick the line. Done. As you can see, we create all of them. Okay, so what the next? Actually, now I no want to use the tile. Now we can switch it without any tile. I will close all the boxes and I will include my south view. Here. Okay, let's go back to the 3D view, and what the next? Select one profile and select actually all the profiles. Okay, here's all the profiles and create the form. Here is our shape, but it doesn't look like what we want, because now we will start to work with our meshing form. Select your working meshing form, and let's make, for example, some material. I need to see properly what's going on here. I will select now this profile by tab key. Just use the tab key like this, as you can see, and I will go to the front view and I will scale it down a bit. Let's scale it down. So now we should use this profile. Where is this profile? Okay, here's my profile. I will go to the front view. Actually, I want all these profiles. Let's increase the distance. We need to go to the level 0. I will use dimension for now. Why I'm using dimension? Because all of these dimensions should be here. It should be equal, and here I will lock it, and here I will lock it. And let's increase it just a bit, like this. Let's go to 3D. Where is our model? Here is our model. We should increase it more. I will put it here. You will see the difference. Just increase it. Increase it. And let's scale it down on our north view. Oh, south view. Elevation, south view, and I want to scale it down. I will select all my model. I will use dissolve. Select that one, and let's a bit scale it down, like this. Go back to 3D view. Select all your profiles. All. And create the shape again. Okay, so this is shape now what I want, but actually this part it's not looks like we want. So here is just tricky way. You should select that and you should scale it down. Let's go back to the view, and now we need actually reference planes, because without reference planes it will be looks like weird, really weird. And I will do like this, and I will make some guidance here. No, on the middle line here. So I will select this profile, and now just scale it down. Select this point and that, and just make it smaller, like that. So this is much better. Select now other part, and do the same thing. Done. As you can see now, it's a bit smaller inside, and as you can see on the reference one, actually our hole it's not exactly on the middle, it's a bit on the other side. So how we can do that? Just select it again, go to back view and use the move, and move it. Actually we cannot move like that. I will move it by scale, or we just can move it by this one. Just move it. That's why we need the guidance, because without the guidance you will get just approximately result. But anyway, if you want to make a replica, you will use the guidance line. I will use now just approximately thing. Okay, so as you can see we did it, but it still doesn't look like that building. So why? Because we should select them, go to the top view, and now actually I prefer use the wireframe mode, and let's make it a bit inside, like this. And that part we should do the same thing. I mean the other part. Go to the top view. Again, if you're using the reference, it will be much better than I'm doing right now. Okay, we did it. As you can see now it's going inside, and now we get the more nice shape. Now just select this profile and select other one profile and create the form. Done. Now you can use, for example, some additional things to make curve inside if you want, or you can use the few profiles to make it, but still we create our shape. So here is our shape, and we can export it to anywhere. We can already start to work it, or you can go to the, for example, construction site and see how you can create the curtain panels with that building. As you can see here, it's using the curtain panels with triangle. So if you are interested, I can continue this project and we will do the same building. But for now it's finished. Now you can see with just the shapes and imagination, you can create the really interesting shapes. Just play around with that, just try to make, for example, include some profiles inside of this gap, and you will get more and more nice result. So play around with that, because the Revit working with the NURBS, and the NURBS have really much possibilities than you think. Okay guys, thank you for watching, and see you next time.